Hello, my name is Anna and welcome to my very first video tutorial. For my very first video tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to make your very own glass cabochons. Now, the eye design is very popular among jewelry designers, and I've been making my own for some weeks, and since I've been posting on social media, some of my followers have been asking me if I could do a tutorial for them, so hey, why not? I'm gonna show you how they look close up. Bit of a dragon eye. Another one. Some more. Okay, so what you're gonna need to make this is a sealant. I'm using non-design, but you can also use Mod Podge. And then a glue, and for this one I'm gonna use diamond glaze. This is very liquidy in the... Well, you need to press the air bubbles out between the paper and from the glass cabochons, and I find this to be the best ones. I've also been using E6000, this one, but it's not as liquidy and fluidly as diamond glaze, so it's really hard to work with. But as I'm gonna use photo paper, I think the E6000 is a good one, of the fact that it doesn't smear out the ink if you wouldn't use a sealant, which I haven't been doing for a while, until I bought it a couple of weeks ago. So what you'll also need is pictures. I've actually made my own from some of the photographies I've been taking, and some artwork that I've been doing a couple of years ago, and fractals. And here are a paper of some eye designs, which I'm also going to show you how to use. And of course, you'll need a pencil. Then you'll also need a couple of clear glass cabochons. I have a bit of collection as I've been stashing up on them now. So I'm gonna show you how to make these with these, as the images I printed are pretty accurate to the sizes. These are 40 times 30 millimeters, 25 millimeters, and 20 millimeters. Before you're gonna do anything with the liquid, with the sealant, the glue, etc., you're gonna take your clear glass cabochons, move it over the images, and as you'll see, the clear glass enlarges the image it lays upon. And when you do it like this, you can see and decide for yourself which images you're gonna use, as I don't recommend to brush sealant all over the paper, just about the images you want to use. I'm gonna use the sealant, dip it a little bit, and move it over the images you want to use. side to let them dry. And now for these, I actually want to use one of the wolves. Just brush gently, don't smear it out really, because since it's photo paper, some of the ink can be really sensitive and you can just end up smearing out the ink completely all over. And then it looks really, well, not awesome. And then you just dip the pencil, the brush, sorry, in the water. And now you're gonna let this dry for approximately 10 minutes, I think. And then you're ready for the next step. Okay, so the sealant has dried and now we're moving on to our next step. So before I'm even gonna think about putting this flat side against the glue, I'm gonna polish it, as I've been touching it with my fingers and there's probably some natural skin oils left on it, so yeah, you should really do this. I'm only using a polishing cloth for my glasses, a very old one, and it works excellent, so you don't need anything fancy. Then we're gonna open our diamond glaze, or the glue, whatever you choose to use. And you're just gonna brush it gently over the surface that you want. And make sure you put your brush in water, as it's not going to be pleasant if it dries. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit for you. Okay, so what I do now is that I look for the area I want, and then I press really hard. I can even move it around a little bit to make sure that I get all the air bubbles out. And that looks good now. Sorry. And just to show you again what I did, I'm gonna do exactly the same for a smaller version. So here's the eye. I'm just gonna do exactly the same, taking a little bit of glue, gonna set it over the image. And now I'm gonna use my 20mm clear glass cabochon and do exactly the same. Now you probably noticed that my image is a little bit bigger than my cabochon. It doesn't matter, as long as it's not too big and it doesn't look out of place. But this eyes is really just, as you can see, it fits perfectly. That one went pretty easy because it's smaller, so I don't have to feel that much with it. So now you just put it away to the side to dry. I wouldn't recommend anyone really to touch them at all during the drying process, as it can distort the image. I'm gonna show you again, just so you get a hang of it. It's easy to understand. Now I'm just gonna pencil over both images. images that I want on this one. It doesn't really matter if you take too much glue. Since I'm using diamond glaze, it is really liquidish and it's easy to take a lot from it, but it doesn't matter. In my own experience, I actually think that taking a lot more with diamond glaze makes it easier to just press down on the image and get those air bubbles out. And again here, the image is a lot bigger than the cabochon, so I don't mind. Maybe you mind, I don't know. But then you can just choose a specific area of the image if you weren't happy when you printed it out. So now we're done. But yeah, just put that to the side to dry. I would let it be myself for 12 to 24 hours just to make sure. So anyway, that's it. I hope you enjoyed my very first tutorial, and if you liked it, please subscribe, and if you want me to make some other tutorials, please let me know in the comment field below. I was a little bit nervous making this video as I'm not really used to talk to camera, but it was kind of fun and I might do more in the future. So yeah, have a nice day and probably a nice weekend as it's Thursday here now. Bye bye.